monthly board meeting. Let's stand and we will do the pledge. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Just a reminder, all visitors please sign in at the front by the door there on the podium. And Eamon is not here, so I'll ask Mike McCord to read our mission statement.
This is going to be good for you guys. Logansport Park and Recreation Department is committed to building a vibrant and healthy community for future generations through accessible recreational facilities and programs that promote physical health, social engagement, conservation, and cultural appreciation.
Thank you. We received the minutes from the last meeting. Are there any concerns, changes? Okay, so those will be adopted as written. So we're moving to old business. Public input regarding Parks Board Resolution 2025-05, support for the, is it Land, Water, and Conservation
Land and Water Conservation Fund, LWCF.
grant proposal? There we go.
So here's the, you'll see here on the screen, this is the area that we're talking about, just everything in the red. If if you've had a chance to see plans before, when we've done it before, you'll see that you can see this is what we've gotten. We've had 2 basketball courts, 2 pickleballs, and a fitness court. The idea was to eventually add 4 more pickleballs there, but at this point in time we can't do that because the train runs right through those 2 pickleball courts right here, the ones that are on top of each other. This is also where the Accord Pavilion is at, right here. So we're moving on over to this area. And the main point of it is getting a new playground right here, a shelter. This has a splash pad in it. I think that's up for debate when you think about the cost, and also, I mean, if we have to cut something in the budget, that's probably the thing I would cut. And then this little roundabout here, because eventually we hope that this is a trail, not a road. It becomes, so the road is closed to only maybe the train, if it's on wheel, trackless train, or if it's just pedestrians on that. And then additional parking in this area. I think that would make a big difference in being able to get into the carousel right here. That would be their handicap access. Their big sign is on this corner right here. So they could either have this entrance right here or right there. Currently, handicap accessibility for the carousel is down here. This is the parking spots right here. And then they have to kind of go through all this area. So it's not the best situation for handicap accessibility to the carousel. Anyway, the original designs showed everything going from this point, from over here, but I felt like if we were going to redo this parking area, that coming in this direction is probably the best way to do this. And the centerpiece beside, the playground is here, but the new pavilion right here is what we hope to have. This right here shows the potential expansion of the miniature golf. The playground that currently is there would come down because it's like right in this area right here. And so he could expand all the way down this way a little more, and he could expand further this direction as well. So if that was something that Nate wanted to do. Let me go back and see how do I do that. Okay, so this is the east end of the park, and we'll go 50% more. You can see the idea was that the ball field would be gone. This would become more of a recreational field when not being used for large community gatherings. There would be a big stage here, and here's a better look at that stage. This doesn't necessarily have to be the stage we want. This is just a concept. And the idea is that it has a state or a way that you can have a big show facing this way and then a smaller show facing the other direction. So, and it has this little driveway here for the bands to bring their buses in through here. So depending on the band, how big the band is. So, any questions or thoughts for seeing that? Okay, here's the playground then. And this is we discovered this is landscape structures, Kevin. Is that? Do you think that's landscape structures?
I think it is.
I think it is too.
Yeah.
And they're out of Kokomo, aren't they? The Play Pros.
Mhm.
They do landscape structures. So that's just what was put in. That doesn't mean that's what we have to do. But it was I really liked the shelter there. But the one idea is that you have board-in-place safety surfacing throughout the entire project. That is a lot less laborious for the staff to take care of, and it can have all kinds of neat patterns on it, and it's a really cool thing.
And for ADA, that is better for, right.
So, you see there, back there is the splash pad. See the river in the back? There's the river. And the restroom is right here, back this way, so it'd be easy to get to the restroom from the playground. So it's a big playground, and I guess the thing that I would like. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to put this down. The thing I think is really important is that I'd like to see this playground be an iconic playground for the community, not just a regular playground, but something with a theme like the river or the train or the carousel itself. Any of those are probably the three big themes for the city of Logansport, or bridges. That's another thing, the theme. But and so to do that, it's not that. I guess I was looking at this company that does these really unusual designs throughout the whole country, and I think people would really be drawn to it. I think the fact that we have this great vibrant event center down by on the west end, and hopefully whatever else follows that down the Riverwalk, I think it'll be really important for this community, for this park, to have that big iconic playground. And that's really the feature. I think if we don't do anything else, that's the thing that we really need to do. So And then the last picture, this one here, gives you a good view of the idea of a overlook of the river. I mean, they're even fishing off of that one. And there's 3 of these in this plan. Whether we could do 3 of them or not, I don't know, but
We at one point had ideas of like fire pits in some of these. Are those still incorporated?
all those things can happen if that's what we decide to do. You know, this is, like I said, this is concept. This just gives you an idea of what it could look like. And then here's from within the park. See what I mean about the handicap accessibility into the carousel? This is where their doors are, is right here, and then they have doors over here on this end. And so dropping people off here and going in is a lot easier. These few parking spots here can be fully handicapped, you know, for van accessibility or whatever. I just really think, I love this idea of the circle to get people to in and then right back out. So anyway, okay, so here's the price tag. That's what, oh, you can't hardly see that. This is in your book, so you can